Rockin in the Free World by Neil Young is a fantastic track for beginners, or anyone really who wants to learn to play rock music. I'm going to teach you the entire song here at 3 levels, and as subscribers to my channel already know, I'm here to give you professional musical education and not just to teach you this one track like a one-trick pony. So I'm also going to teach you about a thing called loan chords at the same time. Firstly, I'll play the piece in a version for complete beginners who have pretty much never touched the guitar before, which is also a great way to play this track with children. And then I'll show you how to take it up a level for slightly more advanced players, before finally showing you how to play Rockin in the Free World the same way as the original recording. If you feel I miss anything or you have any questions, then write a comment below and I'll do my best for you. All of the versions of this song that I'm going to show you will allow you to play along with the original recording, which I think is really important. And if you already play, then you can play the full version whilst your child plays the complete beginner version, or you can play the complete beginner version yourself, or a friend that hasn't played before can play the beginner version whilst you play the full version, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of flexibility in the way I write these lessons, which is how music should be. Mix and match, just enjoy, and have some fun whilst learning something new. As always, the first thing we want to do in order to play the entire track is look at the structure, because everything I show you after that will just plug in to that structure. Rockin in the Free World is made from 3 sections, which I'm going to label A, B, and C. Here are the timestamps of the sections. So pause this video, write those times down, and listen to the original recording. Whilst listening to the original recording, notice which parts sound the same and which parts sound different. As you can hopefully hear and see from my map of the structure, the music for the A part is played during the intro, verse, solo, breaks, and outro, leaving the B part for the chorus, and the part I've labelled C as the link, which is played 3 times after the choruses. All that means we only need to learn 3 bits of music to play the entire song. And I'll play the 3 parts at the 3 different levels, and then play through the entire song at the hardest level once with all the parts in the correct order at the end of this video for you to play along with. Remember, the way these parts fit together with the original song, you'll be able to play any of the versions I show you here, along with the full example at the end of this video, or with the original recording. 1, 2, 3, 4. after you learn Rockin' in the Free World by Neil Young, check out my video on the song Demons by Imagine Dragons, in which I teach you extended Roman chord analysis. And then for bonus points, analyze the chord progressions of Rockin' in the Free World and post your answer in the comments section. This leads me nicely to the lesson I want to give you on lone chords. Rockin' in the Free World is written in the key of E minor. That means the entire song is made predominantly from just these 7 notes. The song is in fact made only from these 7 notes, apart from the link after the choruses. That is the part I've labelled C in my map of the structure. This section C is made from 4 bars of an A major chord, and if we look at the notes of an A major chord, we should see that there is a C sharp inside it. A, C sharp, E. The C sharp is not in the E minor scale. In the E minor scale we have a C natural, that is to say a normal C that is not sharp or flat. That C note can be seen and heard in the C major chord that is used in the B section, that is the chorus. If Neil Young had used the chord made from the notes A, C, E for this part after the chorus, he would have played an A minor and not an A major chord in the linking section. Now this leads to the most important point of this lesson. If you listen to the original recording of Rockin' in the Free World, you should notice the song gets brighter or lifts in the section after each chorus. Even if you didn't know the C sharp was used in the 4 bars after the chorus, you still hear it, you still notice it, because the C sharp isn't from the scale the song is made from. Your ears notice that something has changed. The sun comes out from behind a cloud, or you feel a gear shift, or something lifts. Or at the very least, you should hear that something is different here. Go and listen to the song again, and listen out for this brighter lift. For some people this will be really obvious and you won't be able to miss it once you know it's there. For others it will be a little bit more subtle. Don't worry if you don't find it obvious, this brighter lift in this section after the choruses. Just keep listening, and maybe when you play it, it'll be a bit more obvious. Anyone can improve their ears and their listening skills, so don't worry if you find this difficult. We'll get you there. My point here is that music theory explains why music sounds the way it sounds. If you were wanting to work out how to play this song and didn't have any music, you would know that this section C didn't come from the E minor scale because of how it sounds. Music theory is just about linking feelings to facts and then being able to use the feelings you are getting when you listen to music to work out or remember what the notes are that create that feeling. Music theory is music. So the next question to answer is, where does the A major chord with its C sharp come from? Well, it isn't from outer space, as some people who don't understand music would like you to believe. But do buckle up and bear with me for this next bit. I'll break it down after I've said the following technical nerd stuff. You can think of the A major chord within a song in E minor as coming from a few places. One is the A major chord could be a secondary dominant, which means it is the 5th chord in relation to the D chord in this song. Or the C sharp is borrowed from the E melodic minor scale. Or at a stretch I could say it comes from the parallel major to E minor. Or you could think of it as a temporary modulation, that is to say, a change of key. Now well done if you're still watching after I let my inner nerd take over for a bit, but don't get overwhelmed by all of that. Now all those explanations I just gave you as to where the A major chord comes from are valid, but the 2 I want you to think about here are firstly that there is a scale called the melodic minor scale, which has a sharpened 6th and 7th note in it. So E minor contains the notes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C and D, and then the melodic minor variation sharpens the 6th and 7th notes from that scale. So if you count E as 1 and F sharp as 2 and so on, C is the 6th and D is the 7th. Therefore, the melodic minor scale contains the notes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp and D sharp. Now we have a C sharp, which we can use to make an A major chord instead of an A minor chord. Happy days. The second option I want you to think about is that we could have temporarily modulated. And all that means is we changed the key for those 4 bars in the link section. That is to say, Neil Young changed the set of notes he was using to write the music for those 4 bars to a set of notes which had a C sharp in. And then he changed back after the 4-bar link to E minor. Where did he go? Probably to D major or A mixolydian if I wanted to be smart about it, but don't worry about that for now. From this video, simply remember that if you hear something that sounds odd or out of place, or like a shift of some kind, then most likely you are hearing a lone chord, that is to say a chord which comes from a different scale. Or if you hear something change in a song, then maybe we have changed the notes the song is being made from, which is called modulation. Lone chords and modulation. If that made no sense, then leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer any questions, and I'll leave you with the music to play this great song. Have an awesome day enjoying your music. I'm Pete Cook, soundfusion.com.